Okay, we're live.
Good evening. I would like to welcome all of you to the Dyer Town Council meeting, December 21st, 2020. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Derek,
Here.
Alan,
Here.
Steve,
Here.
Aaron.
Here. Citizen input. I see some citizens out there. Do we have anything? Do we have anything online?
No, we do not.
Okay, thank you. Reports, clerk treasurer, we have donations.
Yes, we have Police Engineering for 600, Christopher Burke Engineering for 1,000, Karen Julio 500, Maya Scalero 250. These are donations for the appreciation of employees. We also have 202.93 from Alan Brooks, 202.97 from the First Presbyterian Church, and these helped out a resident with unfortunate circumstances.
Thank you. You have a motion to accept the donations?
I'll make the motion to accept all the donations.
You have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Thank you for the people that reached out to help some of our citizens. Roll call, please.
Eric,
Aye.
Alan,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Mary.
Aye. We have representatives from the police and the fire department. Do you have anything to report? Nothing? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Next, we have ordinance number 2020-24, amending the 2020 and 2021 salary ordinance regarding employees who are members of the fire department. I'm looking for a motion to adopt the amendment to the 2020-2021 salary ordinance as it relates to compensating employees that are members of the Dyer Fire Department.
I'll make a motion that we accept ordinance 2020-24.
I'll second motion.
Any discussion?
Yeah, Mary, item number 2 says this measure is temporary, intended to last only until the town develops and it goes on. Obviously, any ordinance that we pass is subject to change. Does that line need to be in there? It kind of, to me, it hems us in. It locks us into a direction that 6 months from now, we might find that there is no better way to do what we're doing. So why include that line in there?
I'll direct it to Tom.
I think the reason we left that in there is that it provided us a kind of a transition. Right now, we've been doing it based on past practices. And we wanted to clarify it so that going forward for State Board of Accounts and others that it hasn't been brought up in a previous audit, but this would clarify what we're doing. We're going to study it to make sure there is no better way to do it. I don't like this way of doing it. I think it's unfair to the firefighters, but by the same to the other firefighters, because we're getting employees paid. But we want to see what the other communities, how they're handling it. I know I didn't handle it this way in Munster. We're looking at what other people are doing, and then we'll come back to you with a report. And it may very well be that this is the way to do it, the easiest way to do it to comply.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on board with you, Tom. I just don't know about having that line in there that says that this is only temporary. It might end up being the way to do it if all other methods are impractical.
Adam and Councilman Eric, at the same time, you need something in place because of what we paid out already for 2019. I just want the town, the employee, and the council to be covered that we paid this out because there's never been nothing in writing before this with this situation. So until it gets resolved with a new format, we have to cover that it was paid out in the 2020 year.
Well, that was part of the reason we're proposing this now is because if we're conducting the study and nothing's in writing,
Right.
what do we do going
Right.
forward here? That's why this was drafted this way, to to say we're putting this ordinance on the books
Stop,
this
yeah.
way now while the final arrangements are worked out administratively.
And he's still getting paid the same, and he has been, so.
Any other discussion?
Well, I'm just trying to look through this.
Mary, could you ask Debbie to use the microphone? I can hardly hear what she's saying.
I'm on microphone.
It's hard to hear you.
Eric, can you hear
Yep.
me now?
Yep, much better. Thank you.
We need something in place for right now because we paid this out for 2020. There's been no
Should we
written ordinance
make
or
this
anything
retroactive?
else before this for this payment of the
She's worried
blended
about it.
rate to be paid out. And we need to work on this, but for what we've paid so far for the whole year, we need something in writing to clarify for the State Board of Accounts.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Eric,
Aye.
Alan,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye. You have a motion to suspend the rules and pass ordinance number 2020-24, amending the 2020 and 2021 salary ordinance on second reading.
I'll make that motion to suspend the rules and accept the ordinance 2020-24 on second reading.
You have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eric,
Aye.
Alan,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Mary.
Aye. The roll call is 4-0. Next, we have ordinance number 2020-25, the CARES Act amendment. Do I have a motion to approve the CARES Act amendment?
A motion to approve the CARES Act amendment.
I'll second motion.
Any discussion?
All this does is clarify that there is a separate fund.
Okay.
It's referenced by implication.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Eric,
Aye.
Alan,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Mary.
Aye. The roll call was 4-0. Do I have a motion to suspend the rules and adopt ordinance 2020-25, the CARES Act amendment on second reading?
I'll make that motion.
Have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eric,
Aye.
Alan,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Mary.
Aye.
Thank
Again.
you very much. We will establish the fund item tomorrow morning,
You are welcome.
first thing.
Next, we have appointments to boards and commissions. We have one opening this year on a park board. Everyone else has been on the boards and opted to stay on the boards. Do I have a motion to approve all of the existing boards and commissions? Do I need to read them?
I don't think so. You just make
Okay.
it part of the record.
Okay, thank you. Do you
I'll
have a
make
motion?
that motion to retain those on the boards. I could go through it real quick if you'd like. For the Board of Zoning Appeal, Randy DeSalvo and Mohammed, and I don't want
Emma Rudin.
Emma Rudin, thank you. Planning Commission, Alan Brooks, Mary Tanis, Eric Schultz. Police Commission, Heath Woods, William Alcott. Redevelopment Commission, Steve Kramer, Mary Tanis, Alan Brooks, Eric Schultz, Robert Starkey. Stormwater Board, Steve Patterson, and Joint Utility Board, Ed Tilton and Jeff Zenzian.
Then on the second page of the appointments to various boards and commissions, not outside boards and commissions, I should say.
And retain all the others for all the other boards and
Yeah.
commissions.
And we'll just include.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eric,
Aye.
Alan,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Mary.
Aye. And I want to thank all the boards and commissions. We've really had kind of a difficult year, but everybody did their best, and I think we've accomplished so much this year. Despite the fact that we had the pandemic and other issues, we've moved ahead. We've made great strides in the town. And just any and all, I want to say that the more I look at the bridge, the more I appreciate it. And I really want to thank the Lake County Commissioners and the Lake County Council and the Highway Department for doing a beautiful job of it. And I know it's not finished, but it's such an asset to our town. So thank you very much. And I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Any and all?
Yeah, I want to echo the same thing. My wife insists that we drive back and forth over because she loves it so much. They did a great job.
Yes, they did.
We're looking forward to possibly several other bridges being done either in our town or the area, which would be nice. Yes. And one last thing, I did receive a couple nice cards from different departments. I want to thank the clerk treasurer's office with Debbie Astor and everybody else in there. Greatly appreciated. Same from the FOP and the fire department. You guys do a great job. DPW and all the other departments together do a great job. So I just, it's heartfelt when you see people thank you for what you do and take the time out of your life to, like all of us do up here. So thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And please be safe and healthy. Thank you.
I would just like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Also like to thank the police department. They did a COVID-friendly Santa drive-through. Obviously, we've never done that before. It was very successful, good turnout. So thank you.
Any other?
Eric,
Yes,
Eric, does he have anything?
Eric,
Nope, I'm good.
Debbie?
Yes, I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'd like to thank everybody who has made this first year in the clerk treasurer's office very wonderful. Even with all of our vendors who have been working out of the office and their computers get locked because they don't have all those protective at the state computers. They're working on their own personal. It's been, as all the clerks have said, it's been an adventurous year, but we've made it through and we still got another week to go through.
Yes.
And hopefully with all the help I've gotten from Frank and from Tom and my staff especially, and the department heads and Tom's staff in his office, when we needed help, when they needed help, we're always there working as a team. So it's been really good. I'd like to thank them all.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? You have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Have a voice vote, and we will go right into the Redevelopment Commission meeting. We have two items on the agenda for the Redevelopment Commission meeting. It is the fence installation at the fire station. I'm seeking a motion to approve the quote from Fence Masters.
First question, should we go through what time you call the meeting to order? We can skip the pledge and do official roll call first. That's
Take
what
a
we
roll
have
call.
on
I got 6:40.
6-4. That's what we have on the agenda, yes. And
Okay.
citizen input.
What do you want to do? 6:41.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, the Fence Masters to install the fence is $169,305. We're seeking a motion to approve.
Was that the only,
Yeah.
I'll
it's
make a
consistent.
motion to approve, then we can do a question.
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion?
Yes, Tom?
It's the only, it matches the other fences we've used. And we considered specifying it in this, here, put it in the specs like we've done before. You go to this vendor and get this fence, but then I'll have to pay a contractor's markup. So that's why we did it. We've worked with Peter before. It'll look just like Calumet Avenue, but the pumping station and some of the
Good.
other things. The pump station on Calumet Avenue is the best example. We'll have the same kind of gates, the pillars in certain locations. We're doing a much smaller one on Harrison by the water tank by south of Proxman. But to answer your question, we didn't bid it out. It's a special purchase is what it amounts to in this case. And it was done that way, so we could have put it in the specs and say, this is the fence. And that way Fence Master would have given everybody the same price.
So
Any other-
I also read on here, we still need to design a dumpster enclosure and gate.
The dumpster enclosures there, that's my fault when I typed. We just put in the gate and Peter's got a louvered gate in there. There is a dumpster enclosure there. That was my mistake when I wrote the thing. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, this will just be a manual louvered gate
The
as
louvered
compared
gate
to
for
the
the
other one.
dumpster exposure, but the other ones are kind of like what we're proposing to do with PD is put remote controls in them so the vehicles. We've got some manual, but we have automatic gates for vehicles to get in and out of on the west side where the driveway is.
Mhm.
That would be an automatic gate when they come out, when they go back in. Because you pull in from the back and go to the front. When you're leaving, it's not a problem. You hit the door and you go out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other discussion?
I think there's a diagram in here. There should be.
All the way at the back, yes.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Eric, you have anything?
No, I don't have anything.
The louvers on the dumpster enclosure, Blake Central School has the exact same louvers all over the ground.
That's right. Brian worked on this.
Oh, okay.
It's either the louvers or you go to a chain link flat.
Thank you, Brian.
We have a motion and a second. Had discussion. May we have a roll call, please?
Alan,
Aye.
Eric,
Aye.
Aye.
Mary.
Aye, we have 4-1. Additional painting discussion.
The change order's there. It's pretty hefty. Ted, do you want to? Yeah, it's for the columns and the piping that goes through in the ceiling. You have the bays. It's a lot of handwork. Is the problem, which why you got that price. You want to spend that kind of money. It includes the conduits, the electrical boxes, the piping, all to be painted.
The 26,650.
Yeah, it'll finish off the bays and the other areas. 'Cause remember, you've got 4 bays for the fire department, 1 bay for PD, no, 2 bays for PD, and 1 for parks. So you've got different areas in there. So it's a lot of painting, I think. But you're talking about the things in the corners and the exposed stuff hanging down.
Is it necessary to paint it?
Depends on how you want it to look. Put it to you that way. You're gonna have primed red steel sitting there. And you paint it, it'll match the walls. Depends on what you want. It's a little bit like think of the license plate reader. You had a standard pole, and you had a fancy pole.
Yeah.
What do you want? You know what I mean?
Tom, do we have pictures of what it currently looks like? I have not walked through there yet.
No, well, you know what? I don't know. We'd have to probably get the inside. We can do that. In the morning. We've got pictures of Cassie sends us stuff on the progress, but it's primarily the outside of the building, not so much the interior details.
I have no problem with it at all. I just think we're going to do it right, make it beautiful.
It'll look better.
Yes,
Let me put it to you that way.
absolutely. It's like the bridge.
Yeah, we're talking about painting the bridge maybe next year.
Any other
Painting.
discussion? Citizen input?
Well, I need a vote. This is a change.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
order. So
that.
give me an up or down.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the 26,000 for the additional painting?
So I'll make that motion to approve. Oh, we don't need it, or is it just a resolution?
No, it's just an approval of a change order, and then they'll
Right.
send me the actual change order, but you're approving it now. We
Okay.
won't meet for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will be done by then.
26,000 and change, correct?
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
that says.
We have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion?
So just so I'm clear, also, any exposed conduit, electrical boxes, piping, everything will be painted.
Yeah,
So it all looks-
read the letter where the thing is, that paragraph, it tells you everything they're gonna paint. I don't wanna leave anything out, just read that first paragraph.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say I've seen plenty of industrial buildings that look fine without a matching paint job. Without seeing it,
Yeah.
I can't justify that cost without seeing it.
We have a roll call. It's 26,650 to be exact. Roll call, please.
Alan,
Aye.
Eric,
No.
Aye.
Mary.
Aye. We have no further business. Do you have a motion for adjournment?
Mary, one question on the previous vote. If I heard you correctly, you said what did you capture as the vote for the fencing? I thought you said 4-1.
3-1. Starkey's not here.
It's 4-0.
I just said
Wasn't it?
4-0.
4-0.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
said, 4-0.
Did you hear
That's what I
one?
wrote
I
down.
heard 1 too.
That's what I thought I heard. and
No,
I-
4-0.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you didn't capture me as a no on the fencing.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Do you have a motion for adjournment?
Motion to adjourn.
Second? You have a voice vote, please?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you all for coming, and we move into the Plan Commission meeting now.
Yeah, we'll delay it into work study stuff
Okay.
until next time when everybody's here. Eric, everybody else got a sheet that shows our property tax settlement. I'll email that to you when I go back up to the office or in the morning.
Sounds good.
Could you include myself on that email too?
Yeah, you should have a thing folded up in your pack.
I do, but I'd like electronically.
Okay, I'll send it out to everybody. What it appears is we're not gonna have to do any end of the year temporary loans based on our settlement came in like we expected it to be, so.
All right. We got a,
Good news.
Just to let everybody know, our ACHs, when we started out last January, were 1222. We are up as today, 2364.
Good.
Okay, and Eric, what we're gonna do is for the 7 o'clock, go into it now, is we're gonna switch over to the Ginkgo Zoom meeting.
Sounds good. I'm gonna jump off this one right now and jump onto that one.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We're finishing up our meeting now. We had a council meeting beforehand. Yeah, now we're gonna start plan commission first. So we got, yeah.